cold as ice and more bitter than the December.
Alright you guys, Jay Nuts here and I'm casually chilling with Adam Lambert. Just casually, how are you, mate?
I'm good, I feel casual.
Oh good,
yeah.
Good. That's nice then. Now we need to talk about your new album, Trespassing, and you describe it as being having a dark and light side in the grey complex area in between. What exactly do you mean by that?
I mean, I feel like most people are not just one thing. You know, you're not in a good mood every day, all day. I mean, you might be, but
no.
But I mean, we all have our good days and our bad days, and the album kind of shows both sides of that. You know, I have amazing fans that are really loyal and really interested in what I do, and I wanted the album to like show who I am to them, both sides. You know, the party, fun-loving, social Adam, and then the part of me that's completely insane and insecure, or you know.
Because believe it or not, people, not all celebrities are always happy the whole time.
Hell no.
The spectrum of moods.
No, wait, which camera? I'm talking to this camera, not that camera.
Don't get him angry.
Yeah, this is the light camera, that's the dark camera. Sometimes I'm sad, sometimes I'm fine, sometimes I'm sad. And I'm okay now.
Nice. Now I want to talk about my 3 favourite songs of that album, Cuckoo. That first.
You like that one?
Yes, I love that one. It's like a mashup of 70s, 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
It's like groovy as beat, and it was written with Bonnie McKee.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Where'd you get the inspiration to write such a song?
That one actually took a little while. We had the kind of the groove and instrumentation. I was like referencing Daft Punk. I just love like old Daft Punk stuff, and so that was kind of the inspiration of the vibe. And then we wrote the verses, and then we couldn't get the chorus quite right. We knew what we were trying to say, but we didn't know how to say it. And we went back and we wrote it again, and it was like late night. We were about to finish up, and we were finishing the end of the chorus where it goes, da, da. And that was the note that we wanted to do. And I was like, well, what are the lyrics? What do we say there? And I was like, cuckoo, cuckoo. And I said, it sounds like a cuckoo clock. That's perfect! And she looked at me and she says, Adam, we can't write that in a song. That's ridiculous. And I said, that is precisely why we need to put it in the song. So that's one of my favorites too.
I love that song.
Thank
and I can't wait for that single to come out. It's one of your singles, isn't it?
It could be.
Could be.
Who knows?
Well, I said it first. Anyway. Trespassing, I love that one as well. I was listening to it in the morning while I was getting ready to come and interview you. That one, what's the story behind that one?
That one, I wrote that with Pharrell Williams.
Right.
So he, you know, I'm a huge fan of his work always, and I was really excited to get in the studio and. You know,
nervous to get in the studio?
A little bit. I was a little intimidated, yeah, because I mean, it's like Pharrell. You know, he's like, I didn't think I was cool enough to be there. I was like, there's no way I'm cool enough. And we started talking about life and the music industry and just being someone that's different and has, you know, had to like face that a lot in my life. And he had an idea of like the sound that he wanted to go with. He said to me, he's like, early 80s Queen is very you. And a little Michael Jackson kind of vibe. We started talking about great songs, and then Trespassing was kind of born of that conversation. So
because he's respected really well in the media industry.
Yeah, and I think it was good for me too, because to have someone like that with that cred, be able to say this is cool, this is going to sound good on you. It built my confidence in that moment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about a more dark-sided song, and this one just caught me straight away. It's very low tempo. You've got awesome range in it. Not that you don't always have awesome range. You've got amazing voice. It's Underneath.
Ah, yeah.
That one as well, I was thinking that could be a title for your album in itself. It didn't actually need to be.
That's funny, is that was the first title of the album,
really?
was Underneath. Yeah. And then when I kind of kept writing and getting more and more kind of upbeat party tracks, I was like, well, maybe it's not really Underneath. Maybe that doesn't sum up the album. Yeah. But Underneath is kind of like the big turning point, you know, kind of going darker. And it's a big important song for me, I think, lyrically. Yeah, you've got a few dark-sided songs on there, don't you? Yeah. What's the other one? Chokehold? Chokehold's dark. Yes. Yeah, Chokehold's about being in a relationship that's just like emotionally unhealthy. You ever been like into somebody or after somebody where it's just, you know it's not good for you, and it's a lot of drama and it's heartache, and maybe they're not treating you the way you want them to treat you. It's one of those. We're getting deep here. Yeah. I love though that artist has those real upbeat club type of songs, and they've got the more chilled, down to earth ones to really show off your voice. Yeah. Well, and I feel like, you know, you have to have one with the other, you know? It's like, and also, like, a lot of the songs in the beginning of the album are about kind of like being a badass and like feeling strong and fierce and being confident and sexy. And I think underneath all of that, like, bravado and peacocking, if you will, sometimes underneath that, it doesn't always look the same. You know, underneath all the strength, you know, there's always a little bit of weakness, I think. And I think people can relate to an artist more if you're more honest
about yourself and your music.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope people understood where I was coming from. Well, thank you.
Yes.
I'm glad we connected.
All right, now I need to wrap this up. I've got 5 quick questions for you, 5 draw ones, but before that...
Are these like rapid fire?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
okay, I hope I
before that,
pass.
I've got a bit of a present for you.
A present?
Yeah, man. I went out of my way for you.
Shut up.
Went to Countdown. My Kiwi accent there. Don't know if I can actually put on my own accent. That's Pineapple Lumber. It's
I've heard. Yes, I hear this is
dynasty.
the thing.
Yes.
Thank you.
And this is very big
With
at the
real
moment.
fruit juice.
But I was hoping I could find Adam with the name Adam on it. But this is a funny name in New Zealand. It's Rangi.
What does that mean? Rangi.
I don't know. I'd have to look that one up in the Māori dictionary. Okay.
Thank you very much.
5 draw questions.
Okay.
Here we go. X Factor or The Voice, American Idol not included.
Oh, X Factor or The Voice?
Yes.
The Voice.
Right. How do you like your eggs? Fried, scrambled, or poached?
Scrambled.
Nice. And Freddie Mercury or Elton John?
That's tough. I think Freddie. I have stuff, but I love Elton as well.
Stop me now.
That's a really hard. I mean, they're kind of both like genius, so that's a tough one.
Definitely. I asked it before, but I'm going to ask it again.
Okay.
3 a.m. at Macca's, what would you order?
At who?
McDonald's.
Oh, I hate McDonald's. I don't go to McDonald's.
Okay, well, where would you go to?
Not McDonald's.
Subway? 24/7?
There goes my endorsement deal.
Oh, no.
No, it's not. I don't like fast food. It gives me a stomach ache. Yeah. But if I had to order something,
conscious.
I would probably order a fillet of fish. Fish fillet.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Maybe.
McChicken all the way.
Okay. All right.
And superpower, if you could have one, what would it be?
Flying.
Flying? Yeah. I think that's the classic one.
I think I'd want to fly. Or read people's minds.
Although I don't know if I'd want to read people's minds because I don't want to know what everybody's thinking about.
That's true. It might get
Self-conscious
depressing.
there, but I could write a good song about it.
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah. You could maybe like win something. You could probably win some sort of contest or something if you knew what people were
Let's get
thinking.
creative.
But it would probably be depressing.
Yeah.
Hearing all that crap all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would. Okay. Scratch that. I'm going to go flying.
Flying, a little more fun.
Whatever. Anyway, thank you so much
Thank you.
for chilling and talking with me.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure, and hopefully I get to talk to you next time you're in New Zealand and you're not as busy, so you can actually check out the sights and sounds. The
I
scenery.
know. Next time.
Yes.
Yes,
Cool.
that is
Thank you so
the plan.
much.
Thank you.
I